Hey everybody, it's Cynthia Maynard and welcome to another video in my Sizzix series. This is where I highlight a different die set of Sizzix. Tons of stuff with this die set. It's from Whitlock and it is number 661094. Let me get that in there. You can see that and you can kind of see everything it comes with. So let me go ahead and show you that. The two main pieces, so you have the larger one. This makes up your covers as well as your inside pages. So you just, as many pages as you want, you go ahead and cut them out. So one for your cover, one for your back cover, and then however many pages you want. And I'll show you, I did a variation on a page and I'll show you that. This is the matting, like what you take your designer paper and then it fits right over the top of that. So this is what the printed paper in here would look like. And then they give you the binding piece, which is really cute. It's got the scallop edge and it has these two score lines. Basically you cut it out like this, and then you burnish the two score lines, and then you're left with the binding piece with these two holes. So you can put ribbon through there, you can put rings through there, however you want to bind that, or you can make up your own piece and bind it a different way, but it's meant to go, you know, that everything lines up perfectly that way. So they've given you a couple words that say the story. So if you're doing more of a mini album, you get this heart here. Now, I don't know why the middle has a heart. I'm not really sure. I might have to look into that. Because the same here, this little flag, I mean, it's not raised or anything, so I don't know. Little frame corners. So if you're mounting pictures, you have a little frame corner that looks like that. So that's cute. You have like a little film strip. You could just cut one, or you could connect them. This straight arrow, and then this bent one. I'm not really prone to bent arrows, but there it is if you like that. This little banner piece here, a regular banner, just like that. And these little button and hole reinforcer, and then little buttons, which are very cute. These just like that, and you can, so here they are separated, so cute. And then you can layer them, of course, and cut them out of different colored paper. Those are all the little bits and fun bits that you get with that. This white, it's very thick. I think it's Nina at cardstock actually. And I cut a bunch of these out. I cut like 7 of them out. And then, because again, one is going to be your cover, one is going to be your back cover, and then all your pages. And they're just going to stack up and line up. Then I did this alternate one here. So let me show you. I cut it. I went through the die cutting machine just like I would. Okay. Only I stopped short here. And then I rolled backwards on my Big Shot and I took it out. And I took it to my paper trimmer and just cut it to the length I want. And I used an edge die just from my stash. And I put an edge on there. And then I scored it. And I scored it in such a way that it won't go past when it's folded up. I made sure that I scored it and it was on this side of the curvy bits. It's fold out, or you can make this a pocket. There are variations you can do with the pages if you just play around with it and do tons of different things. Yeah, so that's that. I matted, I guess you could say, a bunch of them. This is going to be my cover piece, so you can see how that inner piece, you just need to cut out as many as you like for matting. I used, this is paper from My Favorite Things. I liked the fresh sort of springy Easter element that it brought to it. Two left to mat, so let me just show you. I've just grabbed some wet glue. Masculine, you can make it feminine, you can make it for adults, you can make it for kids. It's really, sky's the limit here. So you just simply put it down so that there's a nice border. Alright, so for this one I have 2 pieces of paper that I cut to. So one of mine, if you want to do it this way, is 3.5 or 3 3/4 really by 3.5. And then I have 3.5 by 2.5. So fun. I love the white. Sometimes I do dark things. I don't know. I like different things. I like light things and happy things, and I like dark, mysterious things. I don't know. It's whatever mood I'm in, I guess. Whatever the occasion is. Okay. I haven't decided. If you want to make this a flap, just leave it as is, and you can also put another piece or a picture here, or some sort of embellishment there. If you want to make it a pocket, which I think is what I'm going to do, you just want to put glue down the sides. And then close that up. And then you will have a little pocket that you can stick little tags in here, little tea bags, trinkets, candies, gift cards would be another great one. Of a pink, because this is my cover here. This is what you're primarily going to see. So I cut that out of some Stampin' Up! Pink that match. Myself some flowers for decorating. This is from actually a Heartfelt Creations. I cut it on this tan paper that's just some cheap Recollections paper, and I use some Tattered Angels spray inks. I know if you watch my early days and my early videos, you see me spray things all the time, but I need to get back because I really love spraying, and I love making paper flowers. So this is that. And you get, with the die set, you get both the flower dies and these little stamens, I guess they are, I don't know. But some little, I've got these little beady things that are, I got them at a trade show. They're just these little tiny hard beads, and they're great for mixed media. You just put a little dab of wet glue in there and sprinkle them in there, and then they stay. They're glued right on in there, and it gives some texture. So those were fun. Went ahead off camera and decorated this, but I really love how it turned out. It's so cute and springy. It's a little bit dark in here, a little bit rainy out. Well, a lot rainy. We went from Michigan getting dumps of snow to getting dumps of rain, so that's Michigan. Always guessing. But I love how this turned out. As you saw earlier in the video, it's so easy to put together the piece-wise. So I have all my basic pieces, and then I bound it with that pink binding piece, and then I put some ribbon through there, and the rest is just a matter of decorating. So I had fun going through my stash of dies and using up lots of little bits of paper. I really didn't need to use too much more of this plaid paper because I had extra bits from cutting these out. So it's a great budget-friendly little gift to make someone. So let me take you through the pages. So this is a heart die. I put some, I had some Dollar Tree stickers in my stash that I went ahead and I found this one. It had some of the same colors, which I thought was perfect for this, and I put it across the top and then just trimmed off. And then I had some Heidi Swap washi and that I put on there because I kept it kind of generic with the little hello and yeah, so I mean, you could be very specific about it if it's a birthday gift or whatever, but anyway, so that's the cover. Love that. So I kept this kind of chunky too. You don't have to make it this chunky. People can just put pictures on it, but it's fun to decorate, right? So, alright, so this was fun. Let me show you what I've got in here. I made this little pocket slider. I was kind of inspired by, I'll go through that in a second. I was inspired by the new Tim Holtz, if you turn it this way, the sort of little slidey things that you can do here. So all I did was I took a die from my stash, and then I took a die from another set that makes these little lollipops that we're going to talk about. I took the stem from the, not stem, but you know what I mean, the handle from there, and I just made these two. It cut out perfect slits for that. So you can take some more dies from my stash. I also made these are from the Caitlin Lizardi mini pocket notebook insert dies. They're so cute. And then I cut another one. I used a lot of Wink Stella on this project in general because I loved the little accents of glimmer. But anyway, what I was saying is you can take these little slits and go ahead and pop in little journaling notes, or pictures can be popped in here just like that. And this is super cute too. I put Wink Stella on that. This is a super favorite. This is a little tag set, and it's held closed by this little paper clip here. So let me pull that off, and we'll get to this in a second. So I made a little mini paper clip, and it's got a banner from the set from the mini album. I just folded it over, and I used the heart and the button die. So this is all from this set, except for the linen thread, of course, and the paper clip. But and then I tied that Stampin' Up! Linen thread there, and it's so cute. Stitched banner from my stash, so I went ahead and went like that. I made this from a die, a little tag die, so you can see in the palm of my hand how big it is. And I went ahead and cut the exact same tag out twice, plus through a bunch of pieces of parchment paper. So this is just kitchen clean parchment paper, so people can put photos in here, people can write little notes on here, people can stamp on there, but it's like a little mini tag journal. So that was fun to make. I'll probably do something a little bit different with this, maybe. I just threw some twine through there, but anyway, so I went ahead and held it closed, since the parchment paper is a little slippery, with this little clip I made, and then you can tuck that right in there like so. I have also from that Caitlin Lizardi, it cuts out one of these, and you can put a picture underneath that. I also did this as a Spellbinders die that is so cute. It's a newer die and I love it. It's like one of my favorite. It makes this little mini envelope, but it makes this little piece of paper that has this embossed little like scribble writing on there, and it's so cute. Then I put some, made some hearts and put some Winkle on that, and a flower from, this is a Spellbinders. In the page, here's that page I made that has that different sort of fold to it. Sunburst white paper there, and I put some of these lollipops I made from a die set, and aren't they cute? And they're sparkly with the Winkle. My embossing, an embossing folder, a Stampin' Up! Embossing folder. So I have that. And then it has this little tuck spot, so I took another one of those, just a little tag. You can put a photo on here. You can also do things on these other sides of the papers. I just didn't. I wanted to keep a lot of white in there, and since my stuff was a little bit bulky, I thought I would just keep to the one. This page is also another favorite. I love this lollipop. I used a stitched scalloped heart die for the white. Made this lollipop from the set. I made this little bow is from the Caitlin Lizardi inserts. These buttons are from this die set, and then this is from my stash, and the banner is from this die set. So I made that, so it's kind of like a tab. It kind of serves like a little tab that sticks up. Here is a page with like a doodlebug die cut and of the coffee cup. I don't know why. I know there's no coffee in here, but I just felt like it. He was so cute. And then I made it, I only glued it down on this spot because I wanted it to be a tuck spot. And I took some heart dies from my stash and I cut out a few. And you could journal on here, you could put a little picture on here, and then that just tucks in there like that. And then the last page I kept very, very simple, and just put some of the corners from the die set, but you could easily decorate with whatever. Okay, some more little embellishments and things I was going to use and just didn't have a spot for it, but these fun glasses. They're cute. But this die is definitely, it's only about $14 or $15, and for the amount of use that you can get out of that, I just think it's a genius die set. I really like it. There are things like this on Silhouette, but Lori Whitlock has just done an excellent job with this. So again, this is number 661094. And you can see these are two totally different looks, so you can totally make it your style or for the person you're making it for. Excuse me. And yeah, love it. This is definitely a favorite. I was very excited to make this. I'm going to be making a ton more of these. I just love it, the little scallops. Hopefully you like that, guys. Why don't you go ahead and give a thumbs up and subscribe if you're not already a subscriber. Thank you for taking the time to stop by my channel today. Have a great day.